morning. Tomorrow is August 1st already. Thank the Lord. I'm not dealing with the back to school stuff. But the buses will be out tomorrow. I have to keep that in mind. So let's see what has happened. A lot of people got red lights. Ooh. What are y'all doing? Red lights hanging up at the house. Let's see. Wee Wee is stalking under the oven again. She's definitely hearing something. So I actually put a few little crumbs on the floor to try to flush out whatever, but so far nothing. And Coco, all right, so there's all these little things that pop up on my Instagram, probably because of all the cat pages that I tend to follow. But, you know, there's all these enter your animal, you know, for calendar, or there was one that was a coloring book. Hi! Good morning! So, Coco I entered Coco, well, I entered a few pictures of all the cats for a coloring book, and I can't remember which picture, but Coco won in that. Then I got a notice the other day that she won for a cover of a book, some kind of book, I don't remember. Or maybe it was the calendar. Maybe it's the calendar. Yeah, so I love those. They made me laugh. And then, so I don't remember, Saturday maybe, or Sunday, maybe it was Sunday, I let, Mitty wanted to go outside, so I let him out the front door. So by the time I got to back to my bedroom and walked to my window to see where he was heading to, he was sitting there, and just beyond my window is where I have the bird feeder and all that. Well, he's sitting there by the bird feeder, and so I tap at him and ask him what he's doing. He turns around, child, he's already got a bird in his mouth. Oh my God. Y'all ain't never seen such a sight as this old lady running to get outside and get around there before he ran off with that bird. Because I wasn't. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. It was a little bird. And fortunately, so when I got around there, I had to like be calm and what are you doing? And he tried to walk away, but I got a hold of him and then pried that bird out of his mouth. The little bird, his little wings couldn't fly fast enough. So we saved a bird. I know, Mitty was devastated, I'm sure, but no, we're not doing it. We're not eating any birds, especially little birds. So now I really think that maybe that rabbit, remember I told you a story about the rabbit a while back? I think maybe he is responsible for that. Ugh. So anyways. Yep. Tomorrow is Thursday. Cartman leaves tomorrow. I am good. How are you doing? And here we are again, where I feel somewhere in there, I feel it in my chest, where there's that sense of sadness. And then somewhere else, there's the part that's, okay, good, that's relieved and until like 6 in the evening or something like that. So I'll spend time with him today and get his backpack all squared away for him. Of course, he's not packed one damn box to ship off to get there before he does or whatever, or shortly thereafter. He's not done that, so that's going to be up to me again. But I told him, don't ask me to send anything without you sending me the money for it. I was like, I'm not doing it. So let him work with me this weekend. He has been a big help. So anyways, I listened to, it really helped because when we were working this weekend, I listened to Llama Girl's recordings of KJ's 3-hour TikTok live. I didn't really sleep last night. And about it, except that I appreciate the information that KJ is spilling. so I'm taking it with a grain of salt. Like, I don't know how much of it is true. How much was, or maybe I shouldn't say is true. Well, yeah, it's true, but how much fluff did she add to the story? In other words, how much did she exaggerate on some things? Well, my day's just starting. Good morning. I am in the state of Tennessee in the U.S. And it is like 4:45 in the morning, and I'm going to my little job. Where are you? Remember when she does this to everybody, but do you remember when she did it to Amy Duggar-King? And she got upset for whatever reason, spilled all this information about Amy, and ultimately they became friends again. And I feel like KJ doesn't learn anything. So once again, you know, I'm guessing she got butthurt over something. And because of the fact that Gypsy blocked her, I think that kind of set the wheels in motion for all this to happen. And, you know, in her live, she's talking about people were asking her, why are you putting out all this info? Like, why are you doing this? And she kept saying, because it's my job. And so all the time that she was claiming that her and Christy were BFFs and, you know, sisterhood, whatever, she was just there to get the information, because she knew somewhere down the road she would put all this information out, and because she has this information, that's going to draw more people to her platforms, which equals money. But it's pitiful though that she doesn't know how to be a friend. I mean, there's people that I don't talk to really anymore, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to, you know, divulge every secret that they, you know, when they said, you take this to the grave, I take it to the grave. I have to, regardless. So I think this is why she doesn't have friends, and she will never have any friends, because she doesn't know how to be a friend, a real friend. The one part that really got to me about Gypsy, the part that got to me the most, truthfully, that I had an audible moan, was when Katie is talking about how Gypsy told her, dang, gas is up to $3.19. It was just $2.99 like Sunday. Anyway, sorry. Is when she said Gypsy told her that she was 23 and she knew that she was not sick and, you know, all of that. And she took that third wish from the Make-A-Wish. That made me sick. It just, it made me angry. It, that was gross. I just don't, I don't understand. I don't get it. So, and then to hear, you know, she's telling Gypsy, you know, the way I figure it, it's about 20,000 a wish, and you had 3 wishes, so you owe them $60,000. And then I'm thinking to myself, well, she said that she had made a donation or whatever for another child. So, you know, I'm thinking all that when KJ goes on and says, you know, that $500 donation. And I was like, is that really what she gave? Is that all she gave was $500? Shameful. Shameful. But, you know, what time is it? Why are so many people here? So, and I, you know, I really wish that that Gypsy would have come out of prison and focused on dang, what's his name's even here? What's his name? Male. That's the problem with not using real names. It's hard to keep up. I wish she would have come out and really shown that she was trying to work with some foundations. Instead, the only thing she's worked on I'm trying so hard not to say it because it's vulgar. So, I mean, for real, what has she done? Nothing. She's so consumed with, you know, Ken and getting pregnant, you know, wanting a baby. So, it's not gonna work out for her. And I have to agree. I don't believe that, everybody is all gung-ho about a baby until you can't get the child to stop crying. You have all these sleepless nights. I don't think that Gypsy will be able to pull this off. I don't. I hope I'm wrong. And I hope that she gets help from someone before, like CPS, or steps in, or something happens. I don't know. So, anyways, we'll talk more about that later. But that's it for now. So I'm gonna go in and get clocked in, Lord forbid. And Lord willing, we'll meet back here tomorrow. I love you. Bye, guys. Mwah.